Good morning, Northwest. I'm Lillian.
And I'm Riley, and here are your Northwest announcements.
Interact Club will meet today from 2:30 to 3:30 in room 127. Winter Guard is hosting a championships preview for friends and family to see in the gym today. This is an opportunity for anyone that was unable to attend Winter Guard competitions to come and watch the Winter Guard perform. There will also be an informational session for anyone interested in trying out in the fall.
Aviation Club meets at 2:30 in room 112 on Thursday. International Club also meets tomorrow from 2:30 to 3:15. Spring kickoff for Spanish Club is Thursday. We will offer tacos de barbacoa and other food. Come see the Little Mermaid show at 3 p.m. This will be a free show. Smoothie King will be sold during lunch on Thursday. You can select from 4 different flavors. Each 12-ounce smoothie will be $5. Cash or card will be accepted.
Game Club meets on Friday from 2:30 to 4:45. The Little Mermaid show will be at 7 p.m. on Friday.
The Little Mermaid show will be live at 7 p.m. on Saturday.
The last Little Mermaid show will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Art Club meets from 2:30 to 4 in room 206 on Monday.
FCA meets from 7 to 7:20 a.m. on Tuesday in room 102.
Blood drive sign-ups have started. The blood drive will take place on April 3rd. Sign up during your lunch shift.
Prom tickets will go on sale starting April 7th. The sooner you buy your ticket, the better your seating choices will be.
Now on to Carter and Sawyer with sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Carter
and Sawyer
with sports. Big congratulations to our varsity volleyballers. They opened up the season at Hazelwood West tournament. After going 2-1 on the day, the boys secured their third place finish. We could not be more proud of you. Looking forward to the season.
The Lions roared out an 8-2 win over Sullivan on Monday night for their first game of the season. Great job, ladies.
Now on to Brooklyn with student shout out.
I'm Brooklyn Bailey, and who am I here with?
Coach Wood.
And who are you bragging on today?
I'm going to brag on Kenzie Furlow. She played softball for me this year, and she was a stellar kid on the softball field. And getting to see her in the classroom and joining all the other clubs she's doing a great job. She radiates kindness, and she gives that to everybody that she's around.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hello, Nhs. I'm Ella. And I'm Alexa. Alexa, do you know we only have 10 more episodes of What's Good in the Neighborhood? Are you serious? Who's gonna take our place? What are we gonna do? Attention all NHS students, do you have any past experience with being on camera or editing? Even if you don't, as long as you're interested, NHS News might be for you. There's so many segments readily available to you, or you can even create your own. If you're interested in this, please fill out the form on your grade level Google Classroom. The interviewing process is a vital component of NHS News. And so we're going to give you a quick look on good interviews versus bad interviews. Let's go do it. So, what's your name? Alexa Layton. Alexa, shoot. Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about your, how you think your track season's gonna go? I think that my track season is gonna go really well. Okay, great, thank you. Yep, and my last question is, what do you like about track? I really love all of the teammates that I've met. I think that they're all super amazing people, and I'm so thankful. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, as you can see, that was an example of a bad interview because I was looking at the ground, I wasn't really engaging with her, she was feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and I was asking really baseline questions that didn't really get into who she was as a person, and so the interview wasn't very interesting. Yeah, so now we're going to show you an example of a good interview. Today I'm here with Ella Kovac, and Ella, what is your favorite class here at NHS? My favorite class is definitely yearbook. That is so amazing. So how did you get involved in yearbook? Well, to be honest, just one day I randomly decided that I wanted to be a part of it. I don't really know why, but I remember I filled out the form with one of my friends, and it was really easy to get in, and I'm so glad that I did it. Would you encourage other people to get involved in yearbook as well? Definitely. There are a lot of seniors leaving, so there's like a ton of positions open, and it's a really great experience to just be a part of something that the whole school's gonna know. That is super helpful. So if you're interested in joining yearbook, you can reach out to Miss Amy Plaster, and you can get more information. As you can see, this was an example of a good interview. I was engaged with Ella, and I asked her meaningful questions about her experience, and I engaged with the viewer by giving them a piece of knowledge about the yearbook club and how they can also get involved. You know, Alexa, I'm really excited to graduate, but what are we going to do whenever we don't have NHS News anymore? I don't know. It's definitely going to be really sad. I wonder who's going to take our place. You can be a part of NHS News.
Hello, I'm here with
Amy Plaster.
with the yearbook, right?
Yes.
So what is yearbook? What do they do?
Yearbook builds the school yearbook. They start from scratch in the summer. We come up with a concept and a cover at a summer camp, and then we have 304 blank pages that we fill throughout the school year.
Is 304 the limit, or is that?
That's our average. Sometimes we rarely go below that, but that's our standard book size.
Okay. And how do you come to what kind of designs you should choose for the yearbook?
We look at design trends, so we look at like what's going on out in the world with advertising and social media and things like that. So we look at trends. We go to the camp where we see books from all over the country and get inspiration from them. And then we pick something that's hopefully relevant to our personal school and the school year. Like this year, our theme is groundbreaking because of the new edition.
Okay. And you said you do all this during a summer camp?
Yeah, we do a summer camp at the end of July, 3 days of intense yearbooking. We design the cover, we pick the theme, and then we get training too on writing and headlines and all of the components that kids have to learn to come together to build the book.
Okay. And where do you get all the pictures for the yearbook?
We have a staff of 30 kids, and each of them have to do a minimum of 1 photo assignment a month. So 30 times, we have plenty of pictures to come from. We do source from the community too, so parents are always welcome to turn in photos. We ask teachers. I have I have a Google Classroom to ask all the kids in the community, this of Northwest community, to turn in photos. So we'll take photos from just about anywhere, except we won't like screenshot your social media. We won't just steal your photos.
All right, is there anything else you want to add?
You can join yearbook staff through application, and so we just wrapped up applications for next year. But if you desperately want to be on staff, come see me in room 208, and we'll talk about it.
All right, thank you for allowing me to interview.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, everybody. My name's Cohen Geiger. I'm coming to you from Hilton Head, South Carolina. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about which road trip snacks are Fat Man approved and which are not. Let's go find out. Thank you, Cohen. Welcome to my conference room, everybody. Now, it's time to talk business. Road trip snacks. Now, over spring break, I ventured all across the world, trying to find the best road trip snacks to bring to you guys. Alright, it took me all the way from here, Missouri, North Carolina, Atlanta, Tennessee, anywhere you can think of. I went there searching. Right. I first have a selection of drinks for you guys. All Fat Man approved road trip drinks. Now, started off the road trip, started Propel. Those electrolytes in. Then we switched to water. Near the end of the trip, when you need that caffeine, Mountain Dew Voltage. If you aren't getting Voltage, what are you getting? And for an honorable mention, Kool-Aid Jammers. These things are great. Now, all of these drinks, Fat Man approved. Move on to snacks. So, snacks, everybody have a few examples, right? Number one, all-time road trip snack, debated by me. Cheez-Its. Number 2, Doritos Dinamita. Absolutely scrumptious, spicy, flavorful. Right. And now all these snacks, of course, make me into the lean, muscular man I am. Here's an unedited picture of me from yesterday. No editing, no Photoshop, just me. Now, if you disagree, that's between me, you, and my business partner here, Sword. Right. So, next we're going to move on to meals, right? So usually on a road trip, you're going to be eating fast food. Just so it's going to go, right? Any fast food place is acceptable. First, we got McDonald's, quick and easy. Wendy's, my personal favorite, Jimmy John's. Wonderful sandwiches. All Fat Man approved. Now, the only restaurant that's not Fat Man approved, White House. Everybody knows it does. There doesn't even need to be a discussion. White Castle is quite possibly the only thing today that is going to be not Fat Man approved. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time in Cohen's conference room.
All right, who am I here with?
Coach Huff.
All right, Coach Huff, what are you looking forward to achieve with the baseball team this year?
Hopefully, we just be competitive all year. We're bringing a lot of guys back. We're still fairly young, but there is a lot of people fighting for positions all over the field, which is good because you're allowing guys to actually continue to fight every single day. I just think it makes your team better on a day-to-day basis. As long as we can be competitive in all our games, keep our heads up, and we keep continuing to get better every single day at practice, I think we're going to be happy for the rest of the season.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right, who am I here with?
This is Coach Swartz.
All right, Coach, what are some goals you're wanting to achieve this year in track and field?
We're always just trying to get better. Obviously the end goal is to send guys to state and hopefully compete well there. But, above all else, we're just trying to grow the program and make sure that everyone is achieving kind of their own personal goals. And like I said, getting a little better every day.
Maybe some state qualifiers? That'd
always be nice. We'll never turn that down.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. All right, who am I here with?
Coach Feldman.
All right, Coach, what are you looking forward to achieving this year for girls lacrosse?
We're going to Nashville at the end of March, so we're looking forward to that. And we want to make it past the Sweet 16 for playoffs.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who am I here with?
Coach Guilford.
All right, Coach, what are your hopes in achieving this year in girls track?
Looking to have a lot of big success, grow some young athletes. We have a lot of freshmen, new sophomores out. Hopefully we have win some meets, win some medals, new school record, take some girls to state.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft. So we have decided our top 5. We have changed it from 8 to 5 to make it more manageable. That is Trinity Fowler, Hunter Stone, My Hat is Falling, Joanne Cormany, Landon Partain, and Connor Kaufman. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day, Northwest. Don't forget to be respectful, responsible, resilient, and ready.